What defines first-degree versus second-degree murder? Imagine a crime scene where someone is intentionally killed. Now, think about whether that person planned it ahead or acted impulsively. That difference is what separates first-degree from second-degree murder. First-degree murder is when someone kills another person on purpose, with planning and thought. It means they thought about it before acting. For example, if someone carefully plans to harm someone and then does it, that is first-degree murder. It also includes killings that happen during serious crimes like robbery or kidnapping, even if the killer didn't specifically intend to kill. These are called felony murders. Because of the seriousness, first-degree murder often results in the harshest penalties, like life in prison without parole or even the death penalty in some states. Second-degree murder is different. It involves killing someone intentionally, but without planning or premeditation. It might happen in a sudden moment of anger or rage. For example, if someone gets into a fight and kills another person on impulse, that could be second-degree murder. It also includes cases where the killer shows a reckless disregard for human life, like firing a gun into a crowded area without aiming at a specific person. And like first-degree murder, the prosecution doesn't need to prove that the person planned the killing in advance. The penalties for second-degree murder are still severe, often life in prison, but they are generally less harsh than those for first-degree murder. From a legal point of view, the key difference is whether the killing was planned or impulsive. If the killing was deliberate and thought out, it is first-degree. If it was impulsive or reckless, it is second-degree. Defense lawyers often try to argue that the killing was not premeditated to reduce the charge. They might show that the act was spontaneous or that the defendant lacked intent. Sometimes, they argue that the facts support a lesser charge, like manslaughter, instead of murder. In summary, first-degree murder involves planning or occurs during serious crimes, and it carries the toughest penalties. Second-degree murder involves intentional killing without planning or reckless behavior, with penalties still serious but usually less severe. The main difference is whether the act was thought out or happened suddenly. Understanding this helps clarify why the law treats these crimes differently and how defenses are built around these distinctions.